food with the vinegar. You know, if I feel it, I feel it. I told him, I said, I love you right in the midst of them. I was messed up with my. And he did not believe in women pastors. He didn't believe in it. But all you do is just take down a little bit. And then you have a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Only thing I'm trying to protect us from, let's not have a form of godliness. Tell somebody, if it ain't God, I don't want it. I want the real thing. But what comes along with the real God is tests. Y'all don't hear me? You got people that want him, but they don't want the test to come along with it. So they'll sit there, be bitter, and then fight off the test, which is his cross. Fight it off, ain't got no anointing, unrapturable, but they still speaking in tongue and going to church. I refuse to be in him, be that in that condition. Whatever I got to go through to be in his presence, I'll be in his presence. The sons of Zebedee said, if the mother said, if I could just let my sons sit next to him. And Jesus said, do you know what you asked for? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you know how much it costs to sit close to Jesus? You got too many people today set up for a title, set up for a position. First lady, president of auxiliaries, ministers and preachers, they set up for positions. But when I want to get close to Jesus, I got to go through the trouble to sit close to him. I'd rather have Jesus. I'd rather have Jesus than have some false anointing. I'd rather have Jesus than to sit in here and be all right with you. I'd rather have Jesus. And his holiness standard. I ain't going to sit at the table. I don't care if you're speaking in tongues and laughing. I ain't sitting at no table. He's saying, all right, Bishop, don't go over there. They're carnal. That's the mind. That's my enemy. He says, so let me take you someplace. But first you got to confess. Isaiah 42:16. Read.
And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not.
I'm going to bring you a way that you don't know nothing about. And you're sitting here trying to compare your past, trying to compare what you're dealing with in your present, and don't understand your future. He says, so let me tell you something. What I'm doing in your life, you don't know nothing about it. I'm even making a new person that you don't know. So one, it don't supposed to be nothing compared to the way you came from. Matter of fact, what you came from, what brought you here. Somebody ought to tell God, thank you. I don't think they got that one. It was the thing that hurt you. The thing that you was weak about. The thing that you failed with. The thing that you just struggled and you couldn't handle it. It's what got you here. So what I'm looking back there for. And now I'm going to compare things today from back there. Man, when I was in the world, I used to be like this. So, man, you was a failure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm preaching to a bunch of world rejects. On a broken record. So Jesus said, let me go and find some people who don't even know what they're blind. They don't even know where they're going. He said, let me help them. And then when I take them, I'm not taking them down no road that they know. So you messed up when you look back and saw what hurt you in the past. It's not why church people act like this? Well, why you act like that? The church never displayed that it was full of angels. You read about men arguing with God. Jeremiah called God a liar. He said, you deceived me. You tell me how these people was. But yeah, so I can understand that sometimes things get to you. But them men didn't cut themselves off from truth. Them men allowed God to come, send an angel to come and touch them. And then God would communicate with them and tell them, okay, you better straighten up. You talking about hard-headed? Jonah. You talking about somebody hard-headed? Jonah, God say, now you go to Nineveh. Jonah going to Tarshish. What God, he said, go where? I'm finna go down here. Because I don't like none of them people in Nineveh. Matter of fact, I want God to kill them. I ain't going down there. He heading to Tanis and got on a boat.